to another video to Secret Garage. Today we're gonna be installing a ATI super damper on the Supra because I'm having some vibrations on high RPM. This was thanks to EMT. So we're gonna be installing this, but before we do that, I want to do a little test just to make sure that you know that not to make sure, but just to see if there's a difference. Now I have this other phone, right? So this other phone I got has this scale, and it measures the vibration. You know, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place this phone like on the top like this with the car running. It's a little bit, I turn it on, let it idle for a little bit, and we're gonna see how much it vibrates at idle. And then we're going to see right now the car's off and it says it's barely anything. I mean, I'm moving the phone in my hand, but no fail weak, so it's gonna measure it. If you see in the bottom, it's really low, but if I move it, if it shakes, see it moving. So we're gonna see what do we get, what kind of, I don't know how this measuring thing works, but what results we get with the stock damper, and then what results we get with the ATI. Now I was having some vibrations on high RPM and it was getting worse. So EMT, like I said, help us get the ATI damper. So we're gonna put this to the test. Let me turn it on, we're gonna see. Alright, so I got the car idling right now and I'm gonna reset this. Alright, and we're gonna see. That the max is 10, average of 1.0. Try to record for a little bit. So now I place the phone on the side of the car. Just try to move it. We're gonna see here. Now I'm gonna accelerate it just a little bit. That's 4.5. Alright, so this is gonna be our test. And now we're gonna change the damper, stock damper, and we're gonna see what kind of results we get when we change the damper. And this one, the max was 4.5. So we took the damper out. And you see it's kind of cracked right here along. It's cracked right there, especially right here. The rubber right there started to separate right there as well. So this is how everything looks right now. See, it was rubbing over here. So what we're doing is, I'm gonna show you what we're doing right now. So I took the hot piece and I'm boiling it. That way the metal expands. So when I go over there and I put it, it slides a little bit easier, because that's like a really tight fit. So I'm gonna put that in there, hot, and then with the bolt, I'm gonna screw it in there. That bolt down there, I'm gonna screw it in there. Alright, so I just grabbed it from there and I put it in there. I put the bolt and then I'm gonna get it tight now. Okay, let me put the car in gear so it don't keep spinning. So we got it in. It was a pain in the butt, but it was in. Yes, there's a separation here, but if you grab the damper and you place it here, it will slide back. You see? And then they align. So just because there's a space here doesn't mean that it's wrong. So let's continue putting this together. All right, so I got it in, and the top dead center mark is with the 0 right here. I mean, it's a little bit off here. I gotta go this way a little bit. Same here, but then over here is also a little bit this way. But yeah, it's at top dead center, and then these bolts you torque them at 28, and then this one's at 18. A little ones, and that's it. So I'm about to put in the belt and clean this up a little bit before I put everything else. So the 17 belt changes, this is the part number that I got. It's 79.5 inches, the belt that works with that damper. So we're about ready to start the car. Hopefully nothing blows up. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so now we're gonna do the test. So we gotta reset it. This is to reset it right there. No lo podemos mover. So the average is 0.6. Average is 0.6. This is after the damper installed. Saying a 0.6, which is the average. Right? And then, cógelo por aquí. Acuéstalo. Acuéstalo. Like this. Alright? So now we're gonna reset it again. Alright, so we got here, the average is 0.2, 0.7 maximum. So just out of the back, you can see that the vibration is less. Then, mira, te voy a hacer ahí también. You can see that the maximum is 1.5. So obviously that damper is taking a lot of vibration away. With that being said, also I noticed that when I accelerate the car with this new damper, it accelerates a lot quicker. A lot quicker. Even when I accelerated right now, the maximum was 1.9, and then with the other one, I think it was like 4 point something. So you can see the numbers. I'm about to write them in a piece of paper and I'm gonna show you guys. Alright, so these are the numbers. Stock damper, ATI, that one right there. ATI. This is when we tested in the engine. That's when we tested in the chassis, and that's when we accelerated. That's the average, that's the max. On the stock harmonic balancer, when we put the phone on top of the engine, the average was 1.0, the maximum was 3.4. On the ATI, the average was 0.6, maximum 2.9. So average about 0.4 for difference, and then the maximum 2.9. That's at idle. Okay, so right there you can see that this one is absorbing the vibration more. Chassis 0.3, with the stock harmonic balancer 0.2. So at the chassis it was fairly close, and then by 0.2 difference on the max. Where I saw the biggest difference is when you accelerate it, and the acceleration with the stock one 4.5, and with the ATI it was 1.9. That's a beautiful 9, I know, but and that's what really matters. When I was going into really high RPM, the car will vibrate, and I know it was the harmonic balancer. Right now, just by accelerating even harder than before, you can already see the difference. You can tell like the engine is staying like more stable when it comes to vibration. So that's my little research. If you had any comments, leave it down. Again, this is not like scientific, but this is just a little thing. So you guys, some of you guys are thinking about buying it, you saw that at least there's a difference in there. So we're done with this. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Ever, like always, thank you for helping me out. EMT also, thank you. EMT was the one that helped me supply the ATI and some tools that I needed, and he rescued me because it wasn't easy to install, in my opinion. But EMT, thank you. So everybody, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next video.